there is a way out. Let me assure you now that things can get better. The isolation of family exile has an exit, and this book will enable you to find it. Your family circumstances do not matter. Who has caused the rift, whom you perceive to be the victim or victimizer, what your role in the break has been, what you see as the reasons for the cutoff, money, religion, drugs, alcohol, sex, sexual orientation, race, social status, age, abuse, mental illness, divorce, remarriage, stepfamilies, or any other circumstance. If you give yourself over to the steps in this book, you can and will heal from it. How can I be so sure there is a way out? First, because I've experienced it in my own life. Second, I see the process work daily in the lives of patients and friends who've come to me thinking there was no way any process could work, no way they could possibly recover from the devastation of feeling permanently booted out of the family nest, and yet they do all discover an eventual healing. I am a therapist who has worked with many people in this situation, and I have experienced a family rift myself. I am not a guru. The lessons that this book will pass on to you weren't bestowed upon me in a great epiphany from on high. Not that they don't have what I call spiritual components. They do. But basically, they arise out of the hard work and often unforeseen joys of daily life, and of having to deal personally with the problems this book addresses. I'm a family and individual therapist, a father and husband, and the son of parents who have, since January 2001, severed all contact with me. The experience of dealing with my own pain of family exile, the deep self-reflection it has engendered, and the jolts of seeing the paths my similarly cut-off patients have taken, all ultimately have helped me to forge and codify 10 steps to reconciling from family rifts. I'll share those 10 steps with you here. You'll hear my own story along with those of a rich and amazingly varied range of other embattled survivors of family wars, as they went through each step of healing the book offers, and worked through what we each once felt to be intractable, untenable, unworkable family messes. You'll see how we've begun to achieve real inner reconciliation. You'll see that whether you're able to reconcile with your family of origin, or find that for now you must maintain distance from them, you can achieve serenity and contentment because you'll have learned to free yourself from toxic and dysfunctional patterns. You'll learn the principles we've drawn from our own often disparate circumstances and difficulties, principles that deliver up daily, moment by moment, the path to healing. Then you'll learn how to make it work in your own life. You'll also learn that the most important reconciliation is the one you learn to make with yourself. All healing proceeds from that. Here is the bare-bones plan of what this healing entails. The 10 steps of, and stops on the ride to, reconciling family rifts. 1. Acknowledge and deal with the shock. 2. Start to live, laugh, and be happy now. 3. Discover your family roles. 4. Understand your family myths. 5. Learn from successful families. 6. Let go of resentment. 7. Make the first move. Learn and employ active measures to reconcile with your family. 8. Build your second chance family. 9. Cultivate gratitude and emotional generosity. 10. Make meaning out of your experience. The language in some of these steps will no doubt seem familiar to you. How many times, for example, have you heard, let go of resentments, or make the first move, take the initiative, or find peace within yourself? But as you'll see in a moment, this book's take on these steps has its surprises. Part of the heart of what makes this approach work is that it doesn't involve slogging through a lot of heavy analysis or navel-gazing, nor is the good stuff kept until last. This program is not a matter of forcing you to eat your liver and lima beans before you get to the ice cream sundae at the end. Look at step 2. Start to live, laugh, and be happy now. Let's strike that very positive note right off. That you